What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is Philly Don. I'm back at my house to relaxing. I figured I'd go live one more time today, see who's still up. Depends on where you at in the world. It might be morning for you. So I'm out here chilling, relaxing. So I figured let me do a live real quick. Since I'm up, just ate my dinner. So I'm waiting for anybody to come online so we can talk. Philly Dom in the YouTube building. We got two people. Wait for some more people to come on. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the like. Cut up this volume real quick. Congratulations. Oh, Mel, thanks, man. Greatly appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mel. Mel, where you from, man? No doubt. That's what's up. Where you from? What part of where you from? Where you from the United States, from another country? Where you living at? Where you reside at? The Bronx, New York. That's what's up. New York in the building. Yeah, I used to spend a lot of time up in New York, but I spent a lot of time in Brooklyn. The boogie down Bronx. I know. The originators of the rap music. Fat Joe. Remy Ma. The list goes on. I think they got the Latin quarters there too, if you know what I'm talking about. You already know. Even reggae music. That's what's up, my boy. Yeah, I'm out here, Mexico City, chilling. Wow, that was weird. Congratulations on the 1K subscribers. Thanks, man. Yusuf. Yeah, man. The internet is giving me trouble, man. Or it's my laptop. I gotta figure it out, man. But that's when I did that other live earlier today, it gave me some problems. I don't know what was going on. But I'm chilling, man. I'm up in my hostel. It's called Selena's Hostel in Mexico City. And it's this area called Central Historical. So I just ate some dinner, so I'm in the kitchen just kicking it. So I was like, let me just do a live. Cause I saw they just did a live. Richie, he lives in Sosua in the Dominican Republic. He just did a live, so I checked out his live. Cause my boy Myra was on there. I checked out his live, so I'm up. Which I want to talk about, man. I'll be here for a while, so we can talk. Mel, you ever been out the country? You travel anywhere out the country? You been out the country, Mel? Sosua. What's up, Richie? Sosua, Dominican Republic. Really, you looking hella tired. Yo, we've been downloading videos all day, man. Richie, we've been downloading videos all day, man. I just got back to where I'm staying. I'm staying at a hostel called Selena's in Central Historical downtown, what is it, Mexico City. So I'm a little tired, man, but I just ate some dinner, so I was like, yo, let me just jump on the live. Plus, you inspired me after I saw you do your live. I was like, I might as well do a live. Richie. And then Yusuf, what you saying? You said I have one advice for you is to point your camera facing the people and not the ground when you're recording. Thank you. I'm definitely do that. In some of your videos, you can see that the camera is facing the ground. Sorry about that. This is a work in progress for me, but thank you for that tip. I'm gonna try to keep it up because sometimes when I talk, I'm not focused on the camera, but I gotta focus more on the camera, holding it the right way. Thank you, Yusuf. What camera you use? Let me show it to you. I got it right here with me. I'm about to get an Osmo camera, but I have it. I have the camera I'm using right here. It's a Sony. That's what I use right here. That's what I've been filming with. This camera right here. I got to get the Osmos. The Osmos is the truth. It's small. You can hide it. That camera was built for YouTubers. This is a Sony, one of the flip ones. Then I use my phone sometimes too, but high definition. You see, I'm gonna get one of the Osmos. Everybody telling me that, so I'm gonna work on getting that as soon as I can. He said that's good for you for zooming. Okay, Richie, so it's good for zooming. Definitely, most definitely. People recommend Osmos. Yeah, it seems like that's the camera because it's like you can hide it. Like I don't even think some people even know that's a camera. You can walk around with it. I was walking around with Marvel with it. Some place we went, I don't even think people noticed. It had stabilized, built. Oh, it had stabilizer and built inside. Okay. Yeah, it makes life easy. Really discreet. You're right about that. It just looked like you're holding some kind of stick or something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the Osmos. Oh, that was I guess that's the best thing that ever happened to YouTubers, man, to get the Osmos. That's what's up. I'm definitely gonna get that. Yo, Richie, I'll be down your way soon, man. I'll be there in November. Not November, I mean January. January 11th, I got a ticket to go to Haiti. My family's from Haiti. But I'm gonna slide over to the Dominican Republic. I always do it anyway. Anytime I'm in Haiti, I always make sure I go to the DR. So I might catch you down that way. January 11th, I'll be in. I already got the ticket. January 11th, I'll be in Haiti and the DR. Okay, Darrell said, keep doing your thing and much success to you, bro. Thanks. I greatly appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Richie said, I'm in Atlanta. Oh, you in Atlanta? Oh, I thought you was in Sasua. Because Sasua, Dominican Republic, I just assumed you was there. But ATL was cool. That's what's up, my boy. Yusuf, you need to work on your Spanish. Oh, yeah, definitely. My Spanish is horrible, man. I know I do have a good personality, but my Spanish is horrible. But if I mastered Spanish or had a certain degree of Spanish, I can go a long way because it opened up a lot of other doors. Oh, okay. Richard says it's just a channel name. Okay. But I might hit the DR around that time. We will see. All right, that's what's up, Richie. You can hit around that time. Yeah. Pat, what's up, Pat? I want to thank you on the information with the seasonal seafood processing job. I applied to a few companies. I stack my bread, get my paper, and travel. The info was a blessing, bro. Yeah, that's what I do, man. I work up in Alaska in a seafood processing business, and then after that, I travel. So it's like you work 6 months real hard, and then you travel the other 6 months. But that's what's up, Pat. Man, you in. It's hard work. Any job in the fishing industry hard. Working on the boat, working on the docks, working in the processing facility. It's all hard work because you work long hours, but man, you're definitely gonna stack some dough. You stack some dough for sure. For sure. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I wish I knew about that job when I was a lot younger, man. Like straight out of high school, I would have did that like every summer, man. They got some young guys that go up there making crazy dollars. Pat, have you ever really traveled out there? You traveled out the country, Pat? And also, where you from? I always like to know where people from. Where's your home base for you? Where you from? What's this? City. What's up, City? How you doing? The 609 in the building. Sasua, Dominican Republic, getting 100 subs, and you won't need to go back to Alaska. Lots have you right, man. If I can get 10,000 subs. I wouldn't need to go back to Alaska. Oh man, what happened? Okay, here we go. You guys see me? I don't know what happened. I touched one. I'm still there. One button and everything went crazy. Okay, everything is good. Everything went crazy. Okay. Try to make Myra because he has been successful in his way of doing in his way of video, I guess doing videos. Okay, y'all see me? It's cool. Yeah, I touched some button on the laptop just now, and everything went crazy. Yeah, but it's cool. Y'all still see me. Pat, you got to start traveling, man. I see you, Pat. You said you never traveled. Oh, yeah, you'll love it, man. I'm telling you, it's life changing, man. Let's go somewhere. Go somewhere local like Mexico, maybe to the Caribbean, and start it off like that. What platform are you going live with? Um, I forget the name. It's there, but I would have to pull the screen down. I don't want to do it right now, but somebody help me put it up. Yeah, but I mean, I've really just been feeding off of YouTube. But but I do have a live stream that I'm using that's up there. If that makes sense, I'm confusing myself right now. Okay, Yusuf said I have a plan to travel to Pattaya. Yeah, you should go, man. Pattaya. I have been to Pattaya before. Yeah, what's the names out there? My boy Ace Live. Ace Live. Yeah, he out there doing his thing. Eddie, what's up, man? From Playas, what is it from? Playas del Tijuana, Philly Dom in the house. He said, I'll teach you conversation Spanish. I need it. I need it for sure. Yeah. What's up, Monique? How you doing? Oh, okay. You said, what did you like the most about traveling? Richie said, which is what you like the most about traveling? I like the experience of, experiencing different cultures, meeting different people from different backgrounds from mine. And I mean, overall, man, traveling is, well, it educates you. That's the best education you can ever get in life is traveling. You can't get that from the internet. You can't get that from books. You could have went to school and got 20 degrees. It doesn't matter. But traveling, man, you get to experience things firsthand. Oh, what's up, Fox? What's going on, bro? All all is well, man. Just here kicking it, man. Yeah. And the girls, yeah, I forgot about the girls. You ain't lying. You called me about the girls. Yeah, yeah, and the girls. You called me. I forgot about it. I didn't forget. I just didn't say it. Yeah. Yusuf said, Ethiopia has beautiful girls. I was going to marry an Ethiopian girl. Man, that was a good choice, man. Trust me, Ethiopian girl's a good woman. CJ, what's up, Philly? Congrats on the subs. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate it. Oh, but you backed off. You said you backed off. Oh, wow. Yeah. And then Richie said, how was the girls in Mexico? Okay. I'll break it down to you a little bit real quick. Mexico City is like the females there are like similar to the females in the States. As far as like you date them, you take them out, they more like that. But that's like the Mexico City. That's like Mexico City. But if you go somewhere like Tijuana, it's just a party place. Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, Guadalajara. You can find some good girls there too that you can probably date and marry. But the other coastal places I named, like Cancun, Playa del Carmen, they're just good party spots. They're just good. Tijuana is a good party spot. I would never tell nobody to date or marry any girl out of Tijuana. You can, unless they come from a pretty good family. Okay, let me see. Fox said, man, when you're doing your videos on San Salvador, it's going to be epic. Oh, yeah, definitely. No one shows El Salvador any love. Yo, people are terrified of El Salvador because of, the MS-18s or the MS-13s. But I'll tell you guys a secret about El Salvador. The gangs do not mess with tourists. They only mess with the locals. Don't mess with the locals. So as a tourist from the United States or Europe or Canada or Japan, you have nothing to worry about. I've been to El Salvador like 4 times now. You'll meet some of the best people you ever met in the world there. Yusuf said, Philly, you need to find a Latin girlfriend. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna work on that. You're right, Yusuf. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that, man. Malik, hey Dom, it's been a minute. Yes, sir. Congratulations on the 1K. This is just the beginning, bro. You're right. This is the beginning. Yeah, man. You said it's the best to find a girl for marriage. You crazy, Luke. You said. City saying, you ever had an issue with hostels as far as things coming up missing? No, I've never had no situation like that. I only stay up in the if it's a if it's a such thing of high end hostels. That's where I stay. Because if you Google Salinas, you can Google it right now. Somebody can Google it right now. That's like the Harvard or Yale of hostels. And plus, they also have private rooms. See, a hostel is just cheaper than a hotel. But so you can get your own room. You don't have to be in there with anybody if you don't want to. But it's definitely a good place to network, and it gives you the ins and outs of a place when you're traveling. Okay. Also, Monterey. Yeah, you're right, Yusuf. I forgot about Monterey, man, because they always it's in northern Mexico. I always forget about them, and I've never been there. But I heard stories. Okay, CJ, you asked a good question. Colombian or Mexican for a woman, in your opinion? Now, if you're going to, in my opinion, if you're looking, trying to find somebody to date and marry, Mexican woman all day. And if you're just looking for a good looking girl and somebody to hang out with and kick it with, Colombian woman. That's just my opinion from traveling. City. Okay, I'm thanks. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I gotta switch my location. They closing the location. I'll be still on. Hold on. They closing up the kitchen. Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, I'm on the line. You cannot. Yeah. I'm gonna go work downstairs. Okay. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm just changing my location. I can go downstairs to the co-working spot. Okay. I'm going to the co-working space down there. You about to have music. They're having a party downstairs. Matter of fact, they playing Biggie Smalls right now. They be jamming, man. Let me see if I can let y'all see. They playing Tribe Called Quest. Thank you. Gracias. Yeah. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, okay. Man, that took a minute. Okay, let me see where I was at, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Fox said, you're taking a bus from Mexico to El Salvador? Yeah, I'm taking a bus from Mexico to El Salvador. What's it's like $30 from not 30 bucks. I think it's 45. I'm translating the money. Yeah, 45 from it's 45 from Mexico City to the border, to the Guatemala border, the Guatemala border. And then I pay like another 40. And so like about 80 bucks will get me to El Salvador one way. And the trip is wow, it's 24 hours to the Guatemalan border. And then I'm gonna stay there for like a couple hours, maybe a night. And then they have a bus in the morning that get me to get me to El Salvador within about 10 hours, no, 12 hours, 12, 13 hours. Yeah, I've been doing this trip for a while now. I was gonna go. Yusuf said I was gonna go to marry one girl from Monterey. Yusuf, it sounds like you want to get married really bad, man. Malik, you asked a very, very good question. How do the women in El Salvador compare to the women in Colombia? I would say, and you can quote me on record, and you can keep this live. I would say El Salvador is a baby Colombia. They got a lot of talent down there. Okay, Fox said CJ, Colombian woman, hands down. Yeah, because Colombia just has more women. Okay. And then Pat, Mexican woman all day. Like I said, if you're looking for a good woman, like Pat is right. If you definitely for a good woman to marry, Mexican woman. Pat, so do you go to Alaska every year? I go mostly every year. One year I didn't have to go because I had my money was right. It was I didn't go 20, I want to say 2018 I go, but I've been going since 2015, 2016, 2015 I've been going. No, 15. Yeah. Okay, Malik, is your Spanish improving? Have you ever been working on it? I have not really worked on it, but I need to work on it. And then Fox said lots of laughs. And Vanessa, what's up, Vanessa? How you doing? And then Malik said, are there a lot of women on Tinder in El Salvador? I mean, it's a small country, but they have women on Tinder. They have a nice little Tinder pool. What's the best way to meet a woman there? To be honest with you, all you gotta do is go out to a restaurant or just to the mall. Just put yourself around them because in El Salvador they know automatically you're outsider. They know right away. Nobody visits El Salvador except El Salvadorians and a couple Canadians and a couple Canadians and people that probably have some kind of job that have to work there, like in the U.S. Embassy or something like that. So they know right away if you're outsider. Everywhere we went, me and my buddy last time, I was down there a couple months back, they knew we were outsiders right away. Everywhere we went, they was like, where you guys from? Okay. Okay, you just say, yes, I agree. Mexico woman is the best. Yeah, if you're looking for or a wife, Mexican woman, a good woman to marry. Yeah. Okay, Yusuf said, Philly, what makes you go to El Salvador? Um, to be honest with you, man, one day I was traveling from Tijuana, and I took a bus from Tijuana to Mexico City to Guatemala City, and when we got to El Salvador, the bus we had to stay overnight there. And I noticed the neighborhood I in was pretty nice, so I was like, let me explore. So I ended up canceling my ticket and stayed in El Salvador like 2 or 3 nights. And then once I found out about how beautiful the country was. I fell in love with the country. And because I was on my way to Colombia, I was on drive down. We were driving we're down to Panama. I'm supposed to stay there for a couple of days and catch a flight into Colombia, Bogota. But El Salvador impressed me so much that even when I went down to Colombia, on my way back, I stopped back in El Salvador for a couple more days. And then Vanessa said all the women questions. Well, Vanessa, do you have some man questions for me? Flex in the house. What's up, Flex? Appreciate the support. I really do. I really appreciate it. Congratulations, G. I'm gonna just call you MTV. MTV say, congrats, G. MTV said peace and peace. Thank you, MTV. Yeah, Fox, Fox, you got it. With your knowledge of the French, it will make learning Spanish super easy. Well, I know Haitian Creole, and it's still a little variation from French, but and my Haitian Creole not even that good. Best YouTuber, your support, Flex for life. Thanks, Flex. Thanks for the support. Malik, yeah, that's a good question, Malik. Is Brazil on your list for 2020? Yes, it's on the hit list. It's on the hit list. And Yusuf, that is not true. I know French very well, and I had struggled in the beginning learning. You learn struggle in the beginning learning Spanish. Okay. Mm. Okay, okay. Scott, congrats on 1,000, Philly. Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Vanessa, if you're there, do you have any questions about anything, Vanessa? And one day, yeah, I hope to go to Africa too. I definitely have to put Africa on the map. I'm thinking about Nigeria or Kenya, but I definitely got to touch the motherland. Okay, Malik said, do you find Latins to be clingy and jealous? What's the best way to manage a stable to manage a stable? I never had a stable of them, so I couldn't tell you that part. I don't know if they clingy. I just if they like you, they like you, and then like comes with jealousy because they don't want your attention to be with some other person or be doing other things. Let me see if I can switch this light out. There's no way to switch the light out. And the lights are bright. I don't know what in here. I feel like I'm getting questioned by the police. Got the bright lights behind me. Y'all look behind me, them two bright lights. Okay, Fox, that's strange. I know people only speaking English and French, and they could understand some parts of what I was saying when I talk in Spanish. Yeah, I understand a lot of Spanish. I never said that. I just said me talking Spanish is not good. Me talking Spanish is not good. I pronounced the words wrong. Not everything, but I pronounced a lot of the words wrong. Okay, CJ, do you notice the difference from the woman in the States as compared to the Latin woman? Oh, come on, everybody knows a big difference. The girls in the States are more uptight, not as fun to hang around. The Latin girls in them countries are like more friendly, more chill, more relaxed. But I mean, to be honest with you, man, for me from traveling, what I noticed, their environment is different. So it's a more laid back, kick back environment. And the States is all about business. You know, you wake up in the morning, you go to work, you come home from work, you come home from work. The protocol is you need a nice house or a nice apartment, you need a good job, and you repeat that cycle over and over. Well, in the other countries, the people are more laid back. I don't know because they get paid less. I don't know what's the reason, but it's definitely a more chill vibe in other countries than the U.S. So okay, Fox said they are super jealous. Yes, they are. I mean, as far as I know, they are. Okay, you my YouTube said, "Where's Myra now?" Myra was at his he's at his Airbnb right now, apartment or Airbnb, whatever you want to call it. And the chicks out of the country are more humble. That's definitely, but they don't. All of them don't have the same opportunities as the women in the states. So what? So I think the women in the states sometimes when they are successful, sometimes it does make them arrogant. It makes the guys arrogant too. It's just not picking on the women. It's both of them. Okay, Flex said Philly, you will be a big next YouTube mark. My word, Flex said it. Oh, oh, I believe you, man. That's the goal. That's the end game. I'm not trying to work a 9 to 5 no more like that, man. Slave ship. And Malik, so you never felt unsafe your entire time in El Salvador. Champ, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you guys this 1,000 times. Yo, the media is blowing these places up out of proportion. Don't get me wrong, they had their killings and they had that drama. But they not shooting people every 5 seconds like the media is making it. When I was in El Salvador, I never felt unsafe. Matter of fact, I took extra precautions, and the people at El Salvador, people around me were like playing into it. I remember these girls were driving us somewhere, me and my boy, and they was like, "We're gonna take you off the road and shoot you now." They said because that's what you expect El Salvadorians to do, but we not like that. All of us are not like that. Yeah, we good people, we got good jobs, and we have good families, and we care about having a good time and living life. Yeah. MTV said, you still in Mexico City, bro? Yeah, I'm still in Mexico City, man. Yeah, I'm in Central Historical. Central Historical. Basically, I'm downtown Mexico City. Philly, used to say, Philly, have you ever been robbed in any Latin country? Yes, but not at gunpoint. They have a gringo price and the local price. So if you're American, Canadian, European, get ready to get robbed in them countries if you ain't paying attention with your money, especially when you're using their currency. Because trust me, they ain't gonna help you if you give a little bit of extra. Trust me. Poppy, Philly Dom, the Don, 4K. 1K, 1K. I appreciate you, Poppy. Yeah. No, Yusuf, I told you I ain't get robbed with a gun. It's just you gotta be on it with the currency. It don't happen to me lately. Yeah. Plus, I got a lot of practice because I have a place in Tijuana. So I go back and forth between Tijuana and LA. So no, man, I got used. I understand the hustle, man. But the other night, man, I went out with Maya, and they caught us slipping, man. And they charged us like $10 for a bottle of water that was only like $2, man. But we should have asked for the price before we ate anything. Mm. But that was our bad. Yeah, that's a rule of thumb. When you're in these countries, always ask for a menu when you go to a restaurant and check out anything you order, check the price. Don't let them tell you prices. Or if they don't have a menu, walk out. Go somewhere where they do have a menu. Yeah. CJ said lots of laugh at tourists. The tourist fee, yeah. Sometimes you get hit with the tourist fee, you just gotta be up on it. And as Scott said, how do you manage to work in Alaska as a chef and get time to travel so often? You on a contract? Yeah, I'm on a contract. So the last contract I had was 5 months. I was about to get another contract, but the contract fell through with the same company I was working for, and I ended up getting an interview. I ended up getting an interview with another company making way, way more money, and I think they want me to come up there in June. But it's a nice piece of change. So I thank God for that. Okay, Poppy said, no, what is it? Fox said, I almost wait. Oh, hold up, no, Malik. Malik said El Salvador is on the U.S. dollar. Yeah, they use the U.S. dollar now. Yep. So I didn't get robbed in yeah, I didn't get robbed in El Salvador. Only places like Mexico, Guatemala, places, and Belize. Belize is 2 to 1, but sometimes what they do in Belize is if you give them U.S., they'll give it back to you in their currency. And if you partying, drinking, or not paying attention, they can get you. And then what's that? Fox said, I almost got robbed in Bello, but being mindful of my surroundings saved me. You talking about You talking about Bella Vista and the Panama? Let me know. And then Poppy said, "How's the money in El Salvador? Is it expensive since they dirt cheap, dirt cheap? You can get like a meal for like $4 or $5. Like I remember when I was down there a couple months back, I went out with this girl, and man, she ordered all these appetizers and got all this different stuff. I'm counting in my head. I said the bill gonna have to be like $80. The bill was only $23. All the appetizers was like $3 to $4. It's cheap on a U.S. salary and living down there. You making it out like a big dog. Yusuf said, "Whoa!" Then Yusuf said, "Myra had a video asking for support of of that that night." Or no, but he's getting ready. Myra was getting ready to go to. Myra was getting ready to go to East Asia. East Asia. I think he's gonna hit a couple countries, so that could get kind of pricey. Cause a lot of them countries, I think you got to fly to them. You can't bust around over there, not too much. Sugar said, "Philly, what's up, man? What's up, Sugar, man? It's all good, man." Yeah. Oh, user said, "I felt sorry for him. I donated to him as usual." Yeah, but Meyer was a hard worker, man. He be bringing that heat, man. He over 100 and something, man. That dude gonna see. Man, yeah, I was with him today, man, and he worked all day on one video that's probably like 10 minutes long or 12 minutes long. That was giving him problem, man. Dude, I'm be behind the scenes, dude be busting his tail, man. Yeah, and he got a lot of responsibility on his back, man. When you're a family member and you not in your country, like I got family members that's from Haiti that's in the States, and they got family back there, man. You always gotta help back. You always gotta help the family back there. Yeah, because YouTube is a job at the end of the day. And then Scott said, "Okay, I was just wondering." Okay, no, she said, "What happened in Bella, and what were you doing in Bello?" In Bello, somebody educate me. Where's Bello? I don't know Bello. Is that a country? Is that a place in a country? Let me know. Yeah. Oh, Colombia. Somebody said Fox said Colombia. So Bello is in Colombia. Oh, okay. Okay. Yusuf said Philly. Do they have nightclubs similar to Hong Kong and El Salvador? Yeah, they have their clubs, but it ain't on the scale of it ain't on the scale of like a Hong Kong and Tijuana. No, nowhere near that. Yeah. Pat Pat said, "Do you do Tinder?" Yeah, I always do Tinder. Yeah, yeah. I only been doing Tinder for like the last maybe year and a half because I was in a relationship, but I broke up. Maybe a year and a half. I've been broke up. So that's the first time I was ever even introduced to Tinder. I knew about it, but I never did it. Yeah, but I always had met pretty good chicks on Tinder, no matter where I'm at. Okay, Fox said it was one way at night, and this guy on a motorbike tried to grab my phone, but before they had stopped and came back in my direction on the one way. So common sense made me pay attention to them. Yeah, you know, you was right. No, you was on it. I had a friend that was in recently, man, like last month. She was in Costa Rica and she was somewhere and they grabbed her phone just like that, her iPhone like that. And she's a pretty chick. She probably was talking to some guy, not paying attention. They got it. Yeah, they grabbed her phone. Then Malik said, "Do you ever think about getting those pocket camera? They aren't as noticeable as the gimbal and prevent camera shakiness." Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Shakiness. Yeah, I'm gonna get one, Malik. Definitely, definitely. Okay. And then Malik said Bella is a hood and Medellin. I think I've been to Bella. Now you say Bella. If you say Bella Vista, I've been to a couple Bellas throughout Latin America. Yeah. Sugar said is arguably the most dangerous city. Attempt robberies, murders rate super high there. I mean, Colombia ain't what it used to be, man. It's not back in the day when Pablo Escobar and them was shooting people every 2 seconds. It's a different. That's like 20 years ago, man. It's real kickback, man. And then once again, Philly Dom gonna give you guys a jewel. If you're a tourist, you're more likely not to be getting robbed or get involved in that type of situation. They shy away from tourists for the most part because it brings too much heat with the police. Now, like getting pickpocketed and stuff is always gonna be there. But like trying to kill you and shoot you and all that other crazy stuff, more likely you ain't got to worry about that. Okay, Pat said, YouTube is a job at the end of the day. That's the truth. It's not always fun games. It's not always fun games and women's. Pat, you're right. Me and Myra was in a Starbucks all day. I wish somebody would have recorded that. We was in a Starbucks from like 11 in the morning to like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I think Myra left at 8 and I left at 9. Just trying to look at the videos and he's editing videos. I'm trying to see what videos I need to put out. Yeah. It's a job. People see the final result. They see the pretty girls. They see you in all the fly places, kicking it, drinking champagne, whatever, having a good time. But they don't understand what goes into it. And then you got somebody like a Maiwa, he over 100,000 right now. So he needs help, man. I would say he would probably would I would tell him to get an assistant now. Yeah, it's a job, man. It's fun, but it's a job. Yeah. Okay, you just said Philly, do you have to pay to subscribe to Tinder? No, Tinder's free, man. Tender is free if you use it locally, but if you want to enter, I mean, you can get it internationally. Just to use your credit card. It's like $10. The joint went down. I don't know how to get this